Evelyn?
It looks straight to me.
Okay, perfect. That looks good. So we're gonna just write some initials. 1, 2, 3, 4, last 4.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I forgot this. I forgot all that.
I'm gonna go ahead and just measure from the nasion to the cap edge, and that's 2.5 centimeters. I'm just gonna mark that on the cap. And Ellen, do you have a green? Do we have a green marker? Okay, I'm just gonna palpate for the anion. Okay. I'm just gonna get that distance from the anion to the nasion. And that is, I've got it at 39, so we'll go ahead and mark it 19.5.
Correct.
All right, thank you. Got that as 39. Okay, perfect. We'll go ahead. Now we need to see the tragus. Which is perfect. Thank you so much. So we're going to go from tragus to tragus, top of the tragus to the other top of the tragus, through that midpoint that we just found. We'll say 36.5. And if you would just mark at the 18.25. All right, thanks very much. I'll go ahead and just see where those intersect, and it's right there. And we'll go ahead and just kind of identify that as the vertex, CZ. Pass that back to you. And we'll go ahead and get the circumference. So that's right over the anion and back, and so I've got that as 56.5. And we'll just run the PEST program, and we've got all that. Okay, so we've got an X of 6.5. So we're just going to start from the midpoint right over the brow line and travel 6.5. And Sean, if you could mark that.
Green?
Yes, please. 6.5, fantastic. I'm going to just label that the X. And then the Y is 10.26. We're going to travel from our vertex and the direction of that X, 10.26. Sorry about that. 10.26 is going to be right here. And that's what we're going to label F3. We're going to take, this is just a template of our treatment coil. This is a MagVenture coil that we're using. we're gonna orient these lines, and Sean, you can let me know when these are parallel to the midline.
So back just a hair right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And we're gonna make our mark with this centered at the F3 right there. And it's often helpful just to kind of give a little indication as the direction of where the coil should be positioned from there. Okay, we'll label that TX. Okay, so at this point we'll just do 20% of the tragus to tragus, and we'll use that red again. So 20%, someone can help with the calculation. 36.5 times
7.2.
I'm gonna put this in the key. That one's a little tricky for me to do in my head.
Did not.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay, it was 36.5 times 20%. 7.3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't hear the 2.5.
All right, so we're gonna travel from the vertex 7.3 centimeters in the direction of the tragus. Sorry about
Sorry.
that. All right, 7.3. We're going to label that C3. That's our estimated location for the motor hotspot. We're going to give ourselves just a few more little heuristic lines and points to kind of give ourselves some orientation as we're trying to find the motor hotspot. I'm going to go 7.3 anterior to the vertex and just put a little line there. I'm also going to go 5 centimeters anterior, just put a little line there. I'm going to go 5 centimeters here as well. And then I'm just going to connect these lines, and that'll make sure that our coil is oriented at a 45-degree angle. Okay, so we're going to be kind of searching in that area for the motor hotspot. All right, so we've got TX, F3, X, CZ, and C3. We just need to find MT. We're going to plug in our